Hi guys, it's Natalie here once again, and I'm back for one of my one-to-one talks. I was contacted by a subscriber named Kudo Kokeshi, or she left a comment on one of my videos asking what advice would I give somebody who would be coming to Korea to teach. And that got me thinking, so this Kudo Kokeshi, this is for you and for many of the other people that I know are either thinking about coming to Korea or have already, are going through the process of preparing their documents and about to hop on the plane. So if you guys are interested in what my advice is, then stay tuned. You're gonna hear this time and time again, but just be flexible. Be flexible, especially if you're teaching in another country where you don't know the language. You are most likely going to be the last person that finds things out, or the last person that is told about anything or notified about any kind of school changes. So you have to understand that, things are going to happen, but also be understanding that your co-teachers and other teachers that you work with are extremely busy. So yes, they may not tell you in the way that they want to tell you, but there's just so many things on their plate. Don't force perfectness. I think one of the biggest things that teachers or new teachers try to aim for is to be perfect. And I think that's where a lot of anxiety comes in before you even come, because you're wondering, I've never done this. Am I going to be right? Am I doing things right? Am I teaching the kids the correct way? Like you're trying to be flawless, but in reality, no teacher is flawless. One thing that you're going to learn very quickly is that each and every single one of your classrooms has a different environment, like a different personality. So for example, I have one class that is super energetic. They are absorbing all the information that I give to them. They are very proactive and very interactive with what I'm saying, raising their hands. They're like, yes teacher, yes, I got you, whatever. And then the next class is the most quiet class I ever had, and it's like pulling teeth to get them to participate with you and to even get them to nod, just to notify that they understand what's going on. So you are going to have to learn just how your classes are, because one lesson plan is not going to be perfect. You have to modify and change that lesson depending on the class environment that you have. Continuously educate yourself. Teaching is not a plateau kind of occupation. You should not only get a certain amount of education, then be like, okay, well that's all I need and I'm good because I'm gonna teach these kids what I've already learned like in the past. No, you should be continuously educating yourself, continuously trying new things in your class. If one classroom management skill doesn't work, try another one, or maybe it does work but you trying to find something else that works better, or maybe this activity wasn't all that great, maybe try something else. Maybe one class is really great with group pairing and maybe you need to change the class seating just because of that. Experiment with different things in your classroom, because you will find one thing that at least clicks. I think this one is a big one. Speak up. I think that a lot of new teachers feel like it's not their place to give their opinion, especially since they are the newcomer and they are the foreigner and the language barrier. I believe that there is a lot of things being held back, and that creates a negative environment, a negative, you just start bottling up a lot of emotions and your experience becomes more and more negative. So I suggest that you speak up, and you do it from the minute that you start. If you are not understanding something, clarify it. Say, okay, so let me just understand what you said. You said 1, 2, 3, is that correct? Okay. If something happened and you really wish that they had came to you first, I really want you to let me know if there's something that's going on in the future. Would you be able to give me at least 2 or 3 days notification? Here's the really big thing. A lot of teachers really need that additional feedback about what they're doing in class, because without that you don't feel confident. And many ESL or your co-teachers may not automatically do that. So I suggest that you speak up and you communicate that to them and say, I want you to tell me How can I improve? What do I need to remove? What do you think I should do? Speak up and have a communication between you and your co-teacher that you're working with. I think everybody knows about Waegook. Waegook is great, but it is not a one-stop shop website. You should never download a PPT from there or a lesson plan from there and go review it and go straight into the classroom. That should never happen. You should download it, look at it. It's used for good ideas. If you're having a roadblock, kind of like writer's block, use Waegook. It's a great resource for you to continue and be like, oh, that's a great idea, let me just take that. But you should always personalize your lesson plans for your individual class, because what works for that teacher may definitely not work for your class. By the way, Waegook is fabulous for PPT based games and like bomb games, so yeah, check that out. Lastly, being a teacher in a foreign country can feel very lonely. So I highly suggest that you join Facebook groups. There are so many Facebook groups out there for any location that you may be in that has a great resource of teachers right around you, and that support system can definitely help you and help alleviate some stress that you may be having. So definitely connect with people that are in your same situation or doing what you're doing. Alright guys, that is it. Let me know if this helped you out, and if I missed anything, what would you suggest to new teachers? So leave your comments down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. I want to thank you guys so much again for watching my video. I want to remind you that this is part of my Vlogmas series, so you have the opportunity to win a giveaway. Make sure you check out this video to figure out how, and then this is a playlist for all of my Vlogmas videos. So if you want to win some cool prizes, then check those out. Thanks you guys, bye!